Today I want to show you a quick update on the worm composting system that I started 3 months ago, and 3 main tools that you can use when you have a worm composting system. So one section of that compost bin is already full, so I'm going to start a new one, and I will harvest the worm casting in probably 10 days, 2 weeks from now. Worm casting is pretty much the worm poop, and it's one of the best fertilizers you could find. You could make worm tea with that, but I will make a video about it. But today I want to show you 3 tools that you can use when you have a worm composting system. So the first one, you don't really need it. You will need it if you start your worm composting system at the end of spring, in summer, or the beginning of the fall. And the reason is, if you do that at that time, not in winter, the mulch, the dirt you might use might have some eggs of some kind of flies in it, and they will hatch. So every time you open your bin to feed your worms, you turn that on, you catch the few flies, and you feed your worms. But if you do it in winter, you won't have that problem. But if you don't do it, there will be an infestation of flies. Otherwise, in a few weeks, you take care of that, and you won't have any flies anymore. But the main tools are mostly a spatula and a water bottle, and I'm going to show you why. So when you open your worm composting system, you will see that usually the worms will be, so they're not here today on the side, but usually they go on the side. They're not trying to escape, they try to get some oxygen. So what you could do with the spatula, you could push the worms, and not only the worms, but you could put the eggs too. You could do that with your fingers, you won't get any disease. But with a spatula, it's better because it can move things even better in your bin. And the second tool is a bottle of water with a hole, so you could clean your spatula. And the last thing I like to do is to clean the side of my bin. So if there are any worms, you will make them fall inside. So you make them work out to work better, to digest your waste. And that's it. 3 main tools that you need to take care of your worm composting system. Et voilà!